Hello everyone, my name is Adawiyah Chiu from SMK Taman Johor Jaya 1 and I'm from Class 5 Science. The book that I'll be talking about today is called The Cruel Prince. This book is part of the series called The Folk of the Earth. The series has about 5 to 6 parts and was written by a renowned author called Holly Black. The reason why I've chosen this book for today's book study session is because this book is one of my favorite books. I've even read this book several times before. Aside from that, this book is also a fantasy genre which allows me to let go of society's expectations and pressures and allow me to immerse myself in picturing how the words printed on this book would go. This story takes place in a world where there are two different civilizations, one known as the Fae people, who are aware of the other's existence, and the other, the human species, who are completely unaware of the Fae people's existence and has never seen high nor high the other except in view. Our main character, Jude Maddock, has the personal fortune of being one of the few in the know of the Fae people's existence, as she had a connection to the Fae world through her mother, who has a past affiliation with the Fae general called General Maddock. This story also has a male character, who is our main character's love interest, called Garden Greenbrier. Garden Greenbrier is the unacknowledged and neglected prince of the Greenbrier line, who rules upon the Elfin Kingdom. Living on the face was an easy thing to do, as the face was distrustful of beings that were capable of telling bad lies if they so wish. This fact was strongly supported due to the fact that fays were not capable of telling lies at all, although this did not mean that the Fey world were completely truthful, as the fays were still capable of deceiving by telling half-truths or lying by omission. This distrustfulness and demeaning attitude caused Jude to quickly become jaded. Even though she had to face all this negative attitude, she didn't immediately become weak nor broken. In fact, she became so much more ambitious that accepted an offer when Prince Day, the prince with the highest possibility of becoming the High King of Elfheim, offered her to become a secret agent. Even though she had ascended to such a high position thanks to the help of Prince Day, she didn't immediately become blindly loyal to him. In fact, when came a time where the Prince Day and the entirety of the Greenbrier line became in distress due to the coup staged by Prince Balakin in an attempt to usurp the throne for himself, she did not immediately come to the help of Prince Day. In fact, she devised an entire plan where she could successfully take the throne for herself and rule the Greenbrier line. She achieved this by deceiving Count Greenbrier into becoming a puppet and accepting the crown. With this, she succeeded in gaining a way to rule the Elfheim Kingdom and essentially became the Queen of Elfheim. Living with the Fae people wasn't necessarily an easy thing to do, as the Faes were distrustful beings capable of telling bad lies if it's a wish. This fact was even more strongly supported due to the fact that Faes were capable of telling lies, although that did not mean that the Faes were truthful either, as they were able to perceive by telling half-truths or lying by omission. Due to the distrustfulness and often demeaning attitude, Jade quickly became jaded. Although she became jaded, it does not mean that she became weak and broken and took a beating whenever they beat her. In fact, she became so much more ambitious that she accepted an offer when Prince Dane, the prince with the highest possibility of becoming High King of Elfheim, offered her to become his secret agent. Even though she had gained this high position thanks to the help of Prince Dane, she didn't become blindly loyal to him. In fact, when came a time that Prince Dane and the entirety of the Greenbrier line became in danger due to the coup staged by Prince Balakin in an attempt to usurp the throne for himself, she didn't immediately come to his help. She didn't immediately come to his side to assist him. In fact, she became so much more ambitious that she accepted an offer when Prince Dane, the prince with the highest possibility of becoming the High King of Elfheim, offered her to become a secret agent. Even though she had gained this high position due to the help of Prince Dane, she didn't become blindly loyal to him. In fact, when came a time when Prince Dane and the entirety of the Greenbrier line came in danger due to a coup staged by Prince Balakin in an attempt to usurp the throne for himself, she didn't immediately come to his aid. In fact, she devised an entire plan where she could take the crown for herself. She achieved this by tricking Colin Greenbrier into becoming her puppet and accepting the crown. With this, she succeeded in getting away to rule Alfheim and essentially becoming the Queen of Alfheim. With that, this concludes my session of storytelling. Now, I'm going to tell some more lessons that I learned from this book. This book depicts some scene of racism and teaches us that we should not mistreat people just because of some differences, as what comes wrong goes wrong. Additionally, this book also teaches me that we shouldn't always just accept whatever misfortune that the world throws at us and always strive for better. That's it. Thank you.